Nobody else can get close.
Yeah, yeah,
And he's
that's true.
28. We can switch it though while we talking about Islam, man. Islam, you already know he vacated his belt to get this title shot, man. What you think, man? Well, you know we got to get into it, man. What you think about Islam vacated?
You know, we're gonna end up talking about your boy LL Matador, Laye Ayinda, or
Yeah, I know
whatever he's calling
we be
himself these
calling we be
days.
calling John a duck. I don't know. We might have another duck. Maybe it's just a number one pound for pound thing, bro. You get to a
Oh,
place where you get scared.
really?
Maybe, bro. I don't know.
Possibly. Who knows? Because
I don't know. Like, well,
as we touched on it,
I was gonna say he said he wasn't gonna drop it.
we say,
He said he wasn't gonna drop it on Friday, and Tuesday came around, and Big Uncle Dana got on that live. I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah, that was odd to me. I will say that was odd because as we were talking about, I mean, you don't, man. The number one pound for pound doesn't isn't so adamant in saying I'm not gonna drop this belt and then a week later or not
I mean,
even
it was 48
he's
hours. He vacates his belt.
he vacates. So that does that does raise some eyebrows and kind of put some question marks on things. Like I don't know. You think you potentially think he it could have been a behind the scenes strip that they
That's what I
don't
feel
want
like.
to
I feel like he
put
got
that label.
stripped. That's what I
You
think.
think he
I
got
think
stripped?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's a chance that he was scared, but at the
Okay,
same, oh, I don't know. He
but
was
my
stripped. He
thing
had to
is
be.
okay. But to that, my thing is at least okay. To my knowledge, their manager, Ali, his manager Ali,
Mm,
he said that either way they were prepared for a fight either way. He said they were preparing for if Bilal were to win, they were prepared to fight Illia, and
mm.
if Bilal were to lose, as he did, they're prepared to move up and challenge JDM. So I guess to the whole stripping thing, if that is true, if he was prepared to fight Ilya
Mm.
either way, or if Bilal won, what means what Dana have to strip him? Because the main means he would have to strip him is okay, if you're not gonna fight the number 3 pound for pound guy, the champion of the featherweight who's dropped his belt to move up, if you're not gonna fight him, then I'm gonna strip you. I feel like that's the only circumstance where Islam is stripped.
I
But
kind of
if
think that's
but if Ali is
but
but if Ali is saying if Ali is saying Islam was prepared to fight Ilya, then that circumstance isn't in question. So with that being said, how I don't know. It's just like how would they strip him? Why would they strip him? Like why would you strip Islam?
you
He's been
know,
active. He's been
hearing you talk, it kind of
what?
does make me. Hearing you talk, it kind of does make me feel like he. I ain't lying, Mike. He probably ran, bro. And I don't want to be that Ilya fanboy, bro. I know I'm the Ilya lover. It's gonna come off like that, bro. But Dana also said after the press conference that I don't know if you saw it or heard it, but he said that he would. I think you remember when Ilya dropped and they were saying they ain't doing double champs no more. Dana said you can defend both. He'll let you do it. And I'm kind of thinking about it like, did he just not want to risk losing that double champ fight? Because if he loses to Ilya, he's no longer that. Or maybe he's no longer qualified to move up for an instant title shot. Because when I think about what you said, I think about what Dana said, bro. It kind of. And then I also put together like, if JDM just beat Bilal, what was this last week? An international fight week is next month. You telling me that it's not a scenario where you fight a month after the welterweight champ and then y'all both meet up again and get your double champ fight hypothetically September, October. You telling me that you 1 month behind with you having that one extra defense, I mean, at lightweight, because as much as we will call Ilya a featherweight, he's a lightweight now. And it goes into this too, because like I know we're gonna get into it, but everybody saying he chicken and saying that he ain't do nothing but beat up on featherweights, and Islam saying that he cleared his division. Did Islam really clear his division though?
Hold on now. See, this where we always get into it.
Did
Because
he really clear his division
can you
though?
how can you question that at this point? Number 3 ranked Dustin Poirier was about to fight. No,
Washed.
excuse. You know what? I don't even want to know what you said.
You don't think he
It
was
was
washed?
no, he was not washed, and we're not gonna do that. We're not.
And,
Yeah, yeah. No,
and he
no, he
beat
was not.
and he beat Muay Thai, number 10 ranked.
And let's talk about why he had to fight number 10 rank that you like to bring up so much. He had to fight the number
Oh,
10
here
rank
we
because,
go.
like you said earlier, Mr. Number One Contender, who he was about to fight as a deer running my backyard, Arman Sarukian pulls out 24 hours, or my bad, 48 hours before the fight and makes him fight the number 10. So he runs through number 10. He's beat Dan Hooker, who's number 5, which turned out to be a really good win. He beat Dan Hooker, who's number 5. He beat Charles, who's number what,
I'm
2
just saying.
now.
I'm
He
just
beat
saying that.
Dustin.
I mean, you
What are
beat
we
them,
talking
but
about?
those are defenses though. You ain't beat them as the champ. You ain't run through them as the champ. You ran through them as a contender. So if you really want to be the champ and say you ran through everybody as the champ, I don't know. You can't run through everybody when your defenses half of them is against the weight class below, and the other two, which
I didn't
that
bring up.
means you got. No, I'm saying about Islam saying he cleared his division, greatest lightweight ever. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Oh man, I know I gotta be the Islam hater here, but he's not the greatest lightweight ever. Them 4 defenses, you only beat 2 lightweights. You beat 2. So you didn't run through a division. Khabib got more lightweight defenses than you, real lightweight defenses than you. And don't lie. Man, I don't want to say it because, bro, I just have a hard time believing that when you're the number one pound for pound, it doesn't sound right to hear that somebody like that could run or duck. I don't know. Oh, he ran from him. Like, I don't think he's ducking him. I think he's just doing a smart decision. Kind of like John. He didn't duck
Oh no,
Ilya, but
hey, he is not a John, and now I'm sure that'll come up eventually. But hey,
he might just be
y'all
yeah, John.
no,
Hey,
he is
low
not a.
key.
He is not a John. He was willing to fight Ilya.
No, yeah, apparently not. Apparently not. I mean, you telling me you couldn't fight, you can't do both. You the pound for pound number one.
But
I don't justify,
he,
and this is what blows me
he
the most. And I see now I got to come off as the Islam hater. I got to come off as the Islam hater. I didn't know what that to do with this pod was, especially in episode 1, but I'm gonna have to do it. Bro, when was that Moicano fight? January, February?
yeah, it
You
was
took
January. Yeah.
zero. You took zero damage. You choked out the number 10 rank. You telling me you're not gonna fight again until you couldn't have fought Ilya and JDM. I understand back-to-back strikers might be a lot. It might be a lot. Maybe that's what it is.
Well,
But
so can you?
you telling
Okay, because
me what?
what? Go on.
I said you telling me you can't. If you really the pound for pound number one, you ain't ducking a fight. Your master is if King Kong can make 155. That's you. Why can't you fight Ilya next month and then meet JDM in September or October? That's what that'd be 3 fights in 1 year, Mr. Pound for Pound, greatest of all time, and you didn't beat him. Why can't you do it? I just feel like it's like John where he could do it, but he wants to do the smart thing. Why would I risk losing my legacy or anything like that? You see me? Why would I risk losing my legacy or anything like that to fight Ilya when I have a guaranteed title fight at JDM? That's what I feel like this is.
So you're basically saying, okay, we understand Islam that you've been had welterweight ambition because he was saying he wanted to fight welterweight after he beat Dustin Poirier. I vividly remember that because at
Yeah, he
that point
did.
he had 3 defenses. Everybody was kind of okay with it. Well, no, everybody wasn't okay with it because everybody was saying, well, hold
Yeah,
on,
featherweight.
you got Armand here, and yeah, the featherweight stuff, and you got Armand here. That was a close fight the first time. He's number one. Hold on now. He was willing to. Okay, he said, okay, fine. You guys say this Armand. He gave me a tough fight. We're gonna see. I'll give him a chance. He pulled out. He was gonna fight the number one
Mm.
contender, and he fought Moicano. He tapped out number 10, poor Moicano. And but so it seems like what you're saying is even though he had ambitions to go to welterweight, either way, you're saying he could have just did both. He could have just fought Ilya, and then no matter who, or okay, if JDM won, which he did, you saying he could have just fought him in September.
September, October, yeah. Why can't you do both?
Okay, so my question for you is why should he do so much to appease Mr. One title defense Ilya? Why should he do so much to appease a guy who has fought one guy in his top 5? And I got to hear you talk about Islam potentially running from Ilya and running from contenders in his division. And did he really clear out the division? Ilya did. There is no question of. There is a question of whether did Islam clear out the division because okay, he fought Volk twice, and now, okay, fine. There is no question of did Ilya clear out the division because he did not clear out, and that's just a fact. He fought 2 guys in the.
Let me.
Yeah, he fought Josh Emmett.
I
He
listen.
fought 2 guys in the top 5. He fought one. He defended his belt one time,
Listen.
and he fought He fought in the top 10. He's fought 3 guys now.
Yeah, he
Bryce
beat the.
Mitchell, who I don't even think is top 10.
No, he's
Bryce
not
Mitchell
ranked.
isn't even top 10 anymore. I don't. Yeah, he's not ranked. So I'm taking Bryce Mitchell out. You fought 2 guys in your entire top 10. You fought Josh Emmett and Max Holloway. And you're questioning whether or not you're saying he's hypocritical for now he's a small guy trying to do what I'm doing. Dude, you're hypocritical in what you're saying.
Hey.
You're saying you're saying he ran from a division where he fought what 6 or 7 top 10 guys. How aren't if Islam ran from that division where he literally fought 6 or 10 top 10 guys, how aren't you running from your division, Mr. Illia? You didn't fight Diego Lopez. You didn't fight Movsar Iovolev, who's 18-0, a more than worthy title contender. You didn't fight Yair Rodriguez, who I understand has been on a losing skid, but he's still there. You didn't fight Aljamain Sterling, another guy who's a former champion. You didn't fight. Oh wow, you don't. It doesn't seem like you have an interest in fighting an up and comer like Gene Silva, who looks to be very dangerous. So how are you, Mr. One title defense Illia, going to question Islam, who has 4 title defenses and has fought, like I said, about 6 or 7?
This is about to.
How are you going to?
This is about to be a nasty ass first pod because you didn't force me to do it. And like, I like talking to you because you educated and help. It just helps me connect dots. When I talk to you, especially when I'm not off the devil's lettuce, hey, it's a good thing you warned me before this pod. Y'all might catch me one day doing it. If I look a little queasy, I ain't gonna do it second episode like 4 through 5. Mike didn't force me. I would have made this conclusion. Mike, Ilya has better lightweight wins than Islam.
He doesn't have a light. I'll tell you his lightweight win.
Max Holloway is the number 4 lightweight in the world.
Didn't fight him.
He embarrassed him. He knocked him out. He embarrassed him.
He didn't embarrass.
Did Islam do that to DP? Did Islam do that to Moicano? No. Well, I guess number 10 right, but he
finished them both. He finished them both. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying he didn't finish him. Well, he didn't finish him in round 2, did he? Moicano don't count. You don't beat a number 10 rank on 24. That don't count. That don't count.
Okay, fine. Keep taking away Moicano.
Ilya has a better lightweight win than Islam. He does.
No, because Max isn't even a lightweight.
I'm looking at the rankings. He's the number 4 ranked lightweight.
He's lightweight now, but he didn't fight him at lightweight. So that discredits everything you just said. He didn't fight him
you know damn well they was both 145 or more in that octagon.
He didn't fight him at lightweight. So until he fights
they was both one. Man, all right. I'm just
until
saying he knocked out. All right, I'm saying he knocked out the number 4 lightweight. I'm looking at the number 4 lightweight, and all I know is the last time I saw this man fight, his chin was on the ground. He was done. The last time I saw the number 4 lightweight fight, I saw Ilya knock him out. I'm just telling you what the facts.
If we're gonna do that, then Ilya's best win got beat by Islam twice at lightweight, and knocked out.
I guess. Ilya still beat him better. He still did.
Well, I don't know. Islam beat him in 1 round. It took Ilya 2, and my judge scorecard, Volk was up. Volk was up 10-9. That's me. But hey, Volk was up 10-9. That's me. It only took 1 for him the second time.
What did you say?
That's me. He was on. Not to be
on Ilya's dick either, bro, because I don't want to be that guy, because I know I have to be. I'm hating Islam. I'm loving Ilya. But dog, Loki just talked about it with the whole JDM thing, bro. I'm on Ilya's side when he said there was no other contenders. I know it's fucked up. He keeps burying Diego Lopez and Movsar and Yair and basically treating them like they not. He doesn't even mention their names. He doesn't even act like they exist. But to be fair, it's the same thing. If JDM beats Schaub, do I really need to see him beat Sean Brady, Leon Edwards, fucking Ian Gary? Do I need to see that if I already know he already took out the best? So you met JDM, you may as well fight DDP. We may as well give if JDM beats Schaub, we may as well give him DDP.
Well, if that's the case, when when every champion beats the number 1 ranked guy, that just means that we can say that they're just beat everybody else. If by that logic, you are saying as EGF is frozen until we get him back. By that logic, you're pretty much saying when you beat the number 1 guy in the division, you you don't really have to prove yourself to beat against everyone else because you just beat the number one guy, which we have seen several times has been proven to not be true. As we've seen number 5 ranked, number 4 ranked, number 6 ranked people become champions. So what is this? What is EGF on about? What is he on about, guys? Tell me, what is he on about? What is he on about? As we wait for him to get back, hopefully he comes back in a few minutes. But I don't know. I mean, to me, I don't know. This situation is very interesting. I mean, I don't know if we've ever had something like this, the magnitude of this. I mean, when you think about number 3 and number 1 pound for pound, like essentially clashing heads and just, build up for a fight, something EGF was kind of touching on that I don't think will happen. What if Islam beats JDL? And they just and Illia moves up and they build it the right way and Illia moves up to 170 and challenges Islam. Now you got people really talking. But as I said, I don't think that will really happen. I mean, I don't know. The whole vacating thing it is real questionable. It's real questionable, I'll say, especially when you like we said, you think about how adamant Islam was in saying he wouldn't vacate it. But EGF did bring up an interesting point that I did forget about. I mean, Dana White did say if you are capable of defending your belt multiple times in both divisions, then you can do it. So I don't know. I don't know. It's a lot of moving parts and things will
Back.
as EGF is back and like I was just saying the implications of just what you was just talking about beforehand, saying that they could be leading to a welterweight fight versus Illia and Islam. And I was just saying I don't think that's going to happen, but
Oh
it is in
yeah.
the realm of possibility.
Why?
It isn't that. I don't think it's going to happen because, dude, Illia's not gonna move up to 170, and
Mike?
I don't know. It's
There you go.
I don't I
Yeah,
don't
you're
know.
right. You're right. You're right. I think he will under. I think you can see me, Henry. Damn, this shit reconnecting.
What did you say?
You.
Say
Oh, there you go.
yeah,
You can hear me and see me,
yeah,
bro. I think it will happen under one circumstance. If Ilya is if Islam is the welterweight champion, do not be surprised. Although I'm gonna just say I think JDM probably gonna beat Islam. But if he does, do not be surprised if Ilya pulls another featherweight and then retires for some crazy shit, bro. Because
oh
real is
man,
real. We hate to say it, bro. Lightweight is down. I think he got a patty fight in him, bro. They gonna do the patty fight. He gonna see it as money, but outside of patty, DP, and I know I'm probably gonna say this for like closer to that Louisiana card because he probably gonna retire. But if he don't, if DP beats Max, we got to see DP versus Ilya, bro. We got to. We have to. Now I might be dropping out DP. Probably gonna get knocked the fuck out. But this is gonna be DP's only chance to win that belt and not have had to run into like some elite ass grappler. He gonna have a
yeah,
fair ass. He
yeah,
gonna, bro. But at the same time, though, if he beats Islam and Islam wins that belt, bro, he gonna fight Patty and he gonna move up. That's what's probably gonna happen. He's gonna fight Patty and then move up. If Dana
yeah,
let him know, because I ain't gonna lie, bro. You was touching on it, bro. Man, he keeps trying to like talk about it too, bro. You cannot fight welterweight, bro. I was saying it before the pod, bro. That is literally Demetrius Johnson going to fight Islam. It's the same thing, especially when they're full of grapplers. Especially when
yeah.
they full of grapplers. You're moving
Like you
two
said,
classes up to go against grapplers.
I mean, look, Ilya is a real stocky dude, and he is a big dude. I think he'll move to lightweight pretty well, and I think the power will translate. I think he's going to be even more of a tank. But dude, come on, like you said, this is like Demetrius Johnson trying to fight in lightweight.
And then like a
Like
lot
dude,
of them, like I said, a lot of them welterweights aren't even real. Well, they're not even real. Bro, Buckley is not a real welterweight. Ian Gary is skinny. His skinny frame, bro. But real Ian Gary, man, if he moved up, bro, I don't even want to get in the middleweight right now. But like, man, a lot of them is not like you're moving up to really go against a bunch of small ass middleweights. That's what you're doing.
yeah, yeah,
I don't know.
no,
I
yeah,
love
because like you
Ilya's
said,
cockiness and confidence, though, bro.
yeah, don't we know it? As I'm trying to let you catch up, the lag catch up, but look,
Mm.
yeah, don't we know it? Yeah, Yeah, like you said, yeah, Buckley literally dropped down from middleweight because he was like you said, a small one. Ian is slender in his body, but he's a pretty tall.
It's
I'm pretty sure
big.
he could
It's long. He's
middleweight.
very long.
Yeah, yeah. Leon Edwards is a pretty tall guy and long as well. He isn't necessarily small for welterweight.
Hell
Um,
no.
Shavkat can very much well fight middleweights. JDM, as we were
Oh no. We gotta stop talking about this. We can't do this, bro.
JD, no, we're gonna talk about it since Ilya want
Let's
to
talk about
talk about it.
Illia versus Shaw. No, no.
Yeah, JDM, as we talked about, JDM looks pretty big as well. I think he can fight middleweight. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he has a chance against Bilal because Bilal doesn't hit hard
It's,
and he can stuff the takedowns. Maybe he can beat Bilal, but even still, Bilal is
I love
still
it.
bigger.
I love Illy
And
Riz. It's just that the bread, and it's like the gap between welterweight and lightweight is 15 pounds. That's a 20. You were the champ 25 pounds down from what you trying to do, and on top of that, bro, how long these welterweights is the amount of skill, the amount like the margin of error. I don't even know how you get through Ian's reach. How do you close the gap when you that short and small against Ian Gary or Leon Edwards? Or how do you even stuff a takedown? What stops somebody from just picking you up? Because these are big ass middleweights, basically. I'm sorry, small ass middleweights. You tell me someone that's what's middleweight? 185 pounds?
yeah,
You tell me someone that's 185 can't pick up someone that's 145 with ease, especially UFC fighters. You get in the
yeah,
octagon at basically your walk around weight. I don't
yeah.
know. I
Nah,
don't
yeah.
know. That's why I ain't gonna lie to